Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Indeed. Since General Tingyun tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring.
I'm afraid this is nothing Benefact centuries ago. An Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's...
Hey, is that supposed to make...
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost.
Hey, whose side are you on? I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find...
Be careful. Look, there's someone over there. There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here?
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Tingyun is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Song's for you. Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Take this! Rise, Venus!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
No more playing nice. Don't your hands hurt? You bully!
Lance at the ready.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Let me tend your wounds! Finally! Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
I'm on guard.
The song's for you. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Need a doctor? Yeah! Let me through!
Lance at the ready.
Take this! Rise, Venus!
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality?
Lance!
You don't have to appease Tingyun. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
I'm on guard.
Time for them.
Burn it up! Let me tend your wounds.
Ready to jam. That's it.
Let me through! You're not going anywhere! What's in your prescription?
Keep up.
You don't look so good. Want to see what I got? Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The master to...
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshi, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Rainbow's blessing.
Stop moving around! Come on, take this.
Thank goodness you're here. The gear.
There it is. Who goes there? For the divine.
Not a scratch.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Burn it up! You don't look so good. Vitamin!
Ready to jam.
Let me through!
Lance at the ready.
Want to see what I can do?
I'm on guard.
This song's for you. Ready to jam.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Venus!
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. Ready to lose yours? You can fight it or rock with it.
You're not going anywhere!
Hit!
Burn it up! Hiya!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Time for the main event. Keep up!
Want to see what happens?
Who goes there? There is for the divine. Who goes there?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Take this! Sacrifice Venus! Dodge this!
This song's for you. Turn it up!
You're not going anywhere!
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here!
You recognize?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were... Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The truth... It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you were... Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master...
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect. The Stellaron has certainly caused abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors?
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a date. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match, and after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it! What Sanctus? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human. Lost to the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts. I swear to the Arbiter.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I'm finally someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are... That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful.
Do you still remember Kako?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes. So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized, but that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. You've seen the fantastic...
Shut it, rambling rodent.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be true.
You scum! If the Order...
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life...
Don't listen!
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the... It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence for...
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of...
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving... Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been... Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand it!
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? Tingyun's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became...
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than...
The Cloud Knight's first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. You misunderstand the nature of the Mara-struck condition. It is not a curse unique to humankind. Foxians don't usually succumb to it because their lifespan is not eternal. Yet they are still a long-life species. The Vidyadhara rely on molting to discard the old world. However, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't...
Is this what General Jingyuan...
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron Hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford... Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to return to the matter at hand. Only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them.
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourself.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
That's this!
Hit!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Rise, Phoenix! You bully!
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the... And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people...
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only one walking on the road our ancestors once took. In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become a celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended on how far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded, but how pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the...
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. And doing so, Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles...
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Stop this! Don't your hands hurt?
Keep up!
Need a doctor? No more playing nice. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
You're the best.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let me tend your wounds. You're the best. Don't your hands hurt? Don't your hands hurt? Dodge this! Take this! Rise, Venus! Wanna see what I can do?
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
This song's for you. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
You don't look so good. Finally! You're the best.
Not a scratch.
You're not going anywhere.
Entangle! That arrogant slime!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. What's in your prescription?
Ready to jam.
Dodge this!
Not a scratch. Lance at the ready.
Keep up.
Hands hurt?
Bind and bang!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Reaper!
Let me through. Take this! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Why? The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us the one who gave us the Stellaron. Phantiliya, You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss Tingyun!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Phantiliya. I have come to see the
Trailblaze.
to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Tingyun! Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Lands at the ready.
Song's for you. Turn it up.
Let me tend your wounds.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
No more playing nice. You're not going anywhere. Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
I'm on guard.
Let's rock.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about doing our destruction. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain.
Let me through. Dodge this!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Let me tend your wounds.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time was your prescription! You're the best.
Time for the speed bump.
You bully!
Lands at the ready.
This song's for you. Turn it up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I'm on guard.
Ready to jam.
Dodge this! Wait, hold on a second. Are you really? And what was that fire that came out of her? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Phantiliya, a name I've heard other nameless. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Tingyun had long since fallen under the...
I don't believe so. Phantiliya revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out. But there was no indication that Tingyun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Tingyun we knew wasn't her true.
You're saying that
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Tingyun may be. Or, at this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Tingyun, it does raise the question of why Phantiliya would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more? I believe this to be Phantiliya's goal. To sow...
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord. Phantiliya is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be... We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Who goes there for the divine? Very right choice. There it is.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the... It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far.
The messages never get sent. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? I've delayed for too...
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of... elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one. With
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these memories? No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're a Lung's power incarnate.
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Surging power. If you something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape, please.
I'm sorry.
You didn't heed us then, and won't. It seems you already made your decision.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling.
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Tingyun's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so...
Look at... Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara, Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron Hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice! I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron Hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Get me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then.
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Surrender!
To send you. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you set?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot.
Tingyun.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven...
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me,
Raising old nets only darkens the water. An exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible. You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. I am the general of the Luofu. There are things... Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the express...
You brought them here?
Go. Your friends are... I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance. The Stellaron Hunters. And the hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. Lord Ravager Phantiliya favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. Still,
Do you know something? When Dan Feng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Dan Feng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as...
We need to help them. They sent a storm.
This is our chance.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
My turn!
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder!
Told you I could fight.
foregone conclusion. Show no mercy.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me. Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. You're annoying.
Heaven's Surge. Quick! This is our chance.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Rise! Let's make it quick.
Here is thunder.
Tingyun, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seats of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me.
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Phantiliya's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the...
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don...
It's a long story, March.
So... you...
Let us save my astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron Hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron Hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sins... However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantiliya means that the situation is far from under our control.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can... Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make.
Don?
Thank you.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true but as a descendant...
Great! Everyone's just...
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior videographers.
Hi, Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scion under the direction of the High Elder. The Videodora guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice.
It looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... The statue, Dan Heng's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept what happens next... Has coming here tricked? Release your foe.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad they may have banished you, but the law... You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng.
Imbibitor Lunae's reincarnation. Dong Heng, correct? Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodora reincarnation really entail a complete transformation?
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. So... what? Aw, how sweet. But, anyway, it's great.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these...
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Videodora used their sacred hope. Lady.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incident.
Tingyun. General, are you planning to face Phantiliya alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on...
General, don't cast us aside.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your...
I understand your sentiments, soldiers, but the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But...
Spoken.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Scale-Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must...
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name.
This must be the first High Elder. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverend?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case, then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best. It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Phantiliya's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation.
What?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with...
Huh?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew.
Whoa.
I've no interest in conflict.
I'm on guard.
Let me through! Dodge this! You bully! You don't look so good.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
No more playing nice. Dodge this!
Not a scratch.
You the doctor? Stay off!
Nice teamwork.
You don't look so good. Hiya! Dodge this! Take this! Surprise Venus!
I'm on guard.
Don't worry, the truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby...
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the...
Hey, do you think this could be related to...
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair.
This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. Beneath the lunar glow adore, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell. Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, a wiser kin after their rebirth. Our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sound. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance. Our reincarnation, the mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder.
What seems to be the problem, Feng? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Okay, let's head to the third seal. The last of the three talons is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
This will strengthen our position.
Lance ablaze!
Lance! Forward!
Move carefully. No interest in conflict. The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
No more playing nice. Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze!
Lance! Forward!
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me tend your wounds. Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere.
I'm on guard.
Need a doctor? Finally! You're the best.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance at the ready.
No more playing nice. Rise, Phoenix!
Fighting is meaningless.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Phantiliya. We must hurry.
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talons. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now...
I hope everyone is prepared.
the general of the Luofu chosen to grace me with...
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Phantiliya!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis.
Phantiliya, what is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Phantiliya has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
With me out here, how can we lose? Let me tend your wounds.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Arbor.
That's some strong wind.
March, careful. Is that it?
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Quick!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
1,000 thanks. For the Xianzhou! Show no mercy.
We'll try hard to watch this awesome move.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Quick!
Let me tend your wounds.
On my command, to victory!
Good boy! My turn. Here.
Phantiliya, your scheme and vanquish the abomination!
Need a doctor? Spider-Man!
Don't worry.
Try that again.
Is that it?
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Quick!
Good boy! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
To victory! Show no mercy.
Tough luck running into me. Cute! Let me tend your wounds. Spider-Man! Thanks a lot.
For the Xianzhou!
My turn.
To victory!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. universe will end in destruction.
What's in your prescription?
No interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Need a doctor?
I'm the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
General of the Xianzhou, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Gone home. You take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Phantiliya?
So, have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
What's wrong? Here!
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me tend your wound.
Phantiliya, your scheme ends here, or the Xianzhou!
Too late to repent.
My turn! Phew! I'll try hard to watch this awesome move! Can't run! Try that again!
No interest in conflict.
Here!
Destruction.
You can't run!
Power of the arbor.
I'm the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Need a doctor?
Is that it?
What's in your prescription?
Don't worry about me.
On my command. Show no mercy. Are we still ants to you, Fent? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Try hard to watch this awesome move!
Don't worry
In the
about me.
vanguard of the hunt, to victory!
Don't worry about me.
Time to end this.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
No interest in conflict.
On my command. For the Xianzhou!
Try that again. Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Yes.
Let me tend your wounds.
Too late to repent.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination! Show no mercy.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
On my command. To victory!
Time to end this.
Don't worry about me.
Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Standing here in silence, missing all the violence.
I've no interest in conflict.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
My turn. Here.
You're wasting my time.
Try that again.
Show no mercy.
Time to end this.
Don't worry, the truth of life and
The sanctuary is but a vision.
On my command.
Give my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is for my next trick. I shall turn each the power of the destruction. Will eat away at. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou Chen.
I wondered
the transformation of the Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Luofu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem... Phantiliya, a truly fearsome enemy. If she had... Phantiliya had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely...
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
Phantiliya won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.